Go right on in.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it.
Let's go.
Stop playing with my fucking name. All three of y'all, stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlemagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
He done cursed us out. Tell him, get it off your chest, Birdman.
I said it already. I ain't gotta talk no more.
Cause I don't understand the angle. Like what?
I said it already.
So why come here?
I did it already. I'm here. So what's
First
happening?
of all,
I mean, it's all good, but I'm saying why?
And I'm here. What's happening?
I'm all good, but I'm saying why
say
come
that,
here
man.
just
Look,
to
I'm
curse
here.
us
What's
out?
happening, man? I wanted to see you. I wanted to talk to you and your man in your face.
Absolutely.
You understand me? I knew a few places you was at. I could have pulled up, but I don't think that was gangster.
But
I wanted to come look you in your face like a
gangster.
man and tell you how I feel.
Okay.
You understand me? Straight up like a man.
So what's the issue?
No sugar. Ain't no issue. If it was an issue, you'll feel me. I just come to let y'all know. Stop. Put some respect on my name. You understand me? When y'all saying my name, put some respect on it.
Did you pull up on Ross that way or Trick Daddy?
Man, I'm pulling up on you, nigga.
Yeah, but I'm the radio guy. Why pull up on the radio guy? Don't act tough with the radio
I
guy.
hear you, my nigga. Y'all finished or y'all done? I ain't got no more talking. Let's rock.
All right.
All right, bud. See you later, nigga. Yeah.
Well, grand opening, grand closing.
All right. Well, there you have it.
Nah, we good. We good.
There you have it.
Man, what about on my notes?
We good. That's it.
Damn,
Quickest
man.
breakfast
We
club
waited
interview
now for
ever.
that. Well, that's the Breakfast Club. Our
Good
shortest
morning.
interview ever.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So that was the video, and I will give my perspective because I thought it was complete and utter nonsense. First of all, you got a guy who looks as if he's about 50 years old, dressing like he's 22. That's first. Second of all, if you have, this is the problem, I think, this is my biggest problem with rappers and entertainers that get over by perpetuating things that inevitably end up hurting our communities. When you have a guy who looks like that, acts like that, and you can woefully unintelligent, unarticulate, can't speak, work crap. He's a now you see all these people. You see his whole entire entourage are guys who look like they're around 20, 21 years old. I guarantee you, when he gets into a problem, he has them throw their life away in order to protect his pride. This is what I don't like. When you hear when you a going thing in my life, or that I tend to speak on a lot, is my hatred of the stupidity of why black people continue to blame uh, uh, the white people for our problems. Yes, a lot of white people are responsible for what happened to us or what happens to us, but but that perspective aside, they are not us. It's like if I'm doing something that purposely hurts a family, right? But it helps my family to hurt that family, then your perspective on it would be different because you think, well, that he's just doing what's best for his family. So when you go to white people to try to fix your problems, like with Black Lives Matter and all that crap, what you end up doing is you end up giving them the power to control you. When you go to people who don't care about you, and when I speak on this, I'm not talking about all white people. I'm talking about the white people who are oppressing you, not the white people who are just walking down the street. These are the white people who are oppressing you. The reason why white people who are oppressing you do not care about your situation is because they purposely put you in that situation. So it's like being a slave, going to a slave master saying, hey, could you stop being such a slave master? Like, no. I don't really care about you. My perspective is to try to get as much out of you as I can before you die or get into a position where you can't do it anymore. So no, I can't be easier. So black people, when you have people who are the mouthpiece for people who come from, and I'm not talking about educated upper class black people. I'm talking about people like me who came from hood areas, who came from places where there was a lot of crime and a lot of problems. When we let people like this speak for our community, and the triple about it is they can continue to perpetuate that myth. They can continue to make people believe that this is how real thugs act, this, that, and the third. And then when it's all said and done, the saddest part about it is they go back to their $500 million house while you going home to the police officer that's slamming you on your head because you and him are he's taking his message to heart. That's why when people applaud NWA saying "F the police," I'm laughing. It's like they don't stay in the ghetto. They just made it more hostile for you in the area where you gotta live, and you're applauding it. Why are you applauding? Yes, I understand that at a time when when you feel like you're oppressed, even if it's not the most intelligent response, you just want a response because you feel as if nobody cares about what you care about. And I get that. Really, I do. But the problem is with our community starts when we start doing stuff like that and we start putting people like that on pedestals because they make it harder for us. Birdman goes and get tattoos all over his face. Lil Wayne go get tattoos all over his face. That's good for Lil Wayne. It ain't good for you. You got to go get a job. And get a permanent tattoo on your face is the dumbest thing you could ever do. Who the hell gonna hire you now? You have just made it impossible for you to live a regular life. Yet they continue to perpetuate things that continue to make our lives hard. Well, I'm not in the hood anymore, but when I used to be in the hood, they continue to make things in our life harder. All us sell drugs. If you come out of the hood, you got to either sell drugs or play football. Which luckily I play football, but that's beyond the point. My point is that that's what they say. So when you have people going over and frisking and police say, and you got people, the rappers saying, yeah, I got drugs on me. Yeah, I do this and that. And they ain't been in a hood in 14, 15 years living out of their mansion. And while studies telling everybody else that they hood and they kill and they bloods and they crips and real niggas do this. It's like when the last time you been to a hood? Player, when the last time you been to a hood? Oh boy, you ain't never been to a hood. A lot of them ain't never been in a hood. A lot of them, the most contrary things when you hear somebody like Drake say it. He's still from Toronto. Why are we listening to Drake's perspective on what a real nigga is? Why are we listening to Lil Wayne's perspective on what a real nigga is? Lil Wayne got rich when he was like 9 years old. The craziness of our people sometimes just blows me away. These people are idiots. And this is the problem. You go to yes. Put the light on these cops doing bad things to people. Continue to try to let people understand the hardships of the black man. I get that, but by the same token, that's part of the problem. That's another part of the problem is these freaking guys who continue to keep teaching your children that shooting people up and shooting up houses is what real niggas do. They're learning that from them. They don't have fathers. They don't have a lot of them don't even have older brothers because they don't went to jail from listening to these idiots. And they're continuing to nobody stopped to say, okay, let's start attacking the entertainment industry. Let's start attacking people who continue to put out movies like Baby Boy and Empire and all this stupid shit that continue to put us in positions where we continue to fail. Let's start attacking the freaking people running around the comedians running around making jokes where they continue to perpetuate myths about the black community. Yeah, let's continue to do that. These Key and Peels and freaking Kevin Hart. Not Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart's actually the contrary. He actually doesn't do that a lot. I noticed. He actually just says funny stuff. I'm talking about the ones that tell you black people rob people, black people do this, black people are ignorant, black people are stupid, just so they can get a laugh, and then they end up getting a show perpetuating the same myth. They end up making your life way harder, making it so you can't come to a place where you stumble on a word, people just think you stupid. When a white boy stumbles on a word, they think he made a mistake. You are directly paying people to make your life harder. You paying Plies to put out music that makes your life harder. Why are you doing that? Why are you making your life harder? Why are you paying to make your life harder? That's all I'm saying. So when you hear this idiot come onto the Breakfast Club and start talking about respect my name, and you sit up like this is the most ignorant, dumb person I've ever met in my life. And on top of that, he's wrong. First of all, you are screwing people out of money. You've been screwing people out of money since I was in high school. So the perspective, him, Puff Daddy, all these moguls who black people strive to be like, they got that way by stealing money from their own people. Those are the people we put on pedestal. We put Jay-Z on a pedestal, a guy who was nothing before Damon Dash came and picked him up and put money into him, made him a superstar. How did he repay him? He screwed him over. He took the one black company that was profitable out of the entire that was 100% black owned, and he sold it to white people. And this is who we look up to. And I'm not, get me, please. I am not bashing white people. I'm not saying that, you know what I'm saying, that white people are bad. I'm not saying the majority of white people are bad. All I'm saying is, if you're a black person, start looking at the people that you're propping up and start understanding they making your life way harder, way harder than Fox News talking to a bunch of 70, 80-year-old white dudes who ain't going to walk out their house for 3 seconds and ain't going to ever touch you and you ain't ever going to see them. Who cares what they think? Let them be racist. They're idiots. They'll die in about 10 years anyways. Worry about the guy who's continuing to make use of the music and the entertainment industry. And this is not only the black people, the Spanish people, low-class white people, low-class Asian people. These are the very entertainment that we enjoy, whether it's country music, hip-hop music, call it K-pop, whatever you want to call it. All the music perpetuates stuff that continues to make the low-class people in our society stay low-class. They teach us the most important things in life are smoking, being rebellious, and feeling like belief in self is higher than belief in God. And they wonder why, and people keep wondering why if you're born in a low class, there's like a 90% chance that you'll die in a low class. And this is across all races, boundaries. It doesn't matter. They want us in the same place. So please be smarter. Don't listen to these idiots. And when you're sitting around, like I said, they talk about Charlemagne the God, right? And just me as a Christian, the fact that his name is Charlemagne the God just blows my mind. But he claims to be a spirit. He says he's spiritual or he believes in God. I don't know what that means. But I do know that he is one of the few people who actually calls people to the carpet. And he perpetuates a lot of myths too himself. And he profits off of a lot of the stuff that's in the black community that continues to bring people down. But that beyond that what goes beyond that to me is the fact that if you listen and watch the entertainment industries, these are a bunch of soul dead puppets. None of them, just like Tupac said, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a big fan of Tupac, but he said something that was very profound when he said, when you start to focus on the lyrics and don't just listen to the beat, don't bob your head to the beat, listen to what they say. Our music basically tells us, like I said, and that's country music, that's black, that's hip hop music, all low income, low class music that is marked for low class audiences. It's all perpetuated in sin, malice, gluttony, and everything else that's terrible in this world. And so what I'm saying is focus on what you're actually doing, because by reading and continue to put money into these people, you'll continue to make your life harder, and their life they don't care, because they could say F the police, just like Drake said 20 years later, and I ain't never met a good cop. He can say that, because if a cop tries to do something to Drake, he has a $5 million lawyer that he can come up and make the cop's life real bad. You don't have that. So when you run around bumping Drake and singing lyrics and believing that you can talk police officers, and then you end up shot at the end of the day, guess what? You're not Drake. He can say that. You can't. So, anyways, this went on a lot longer than I wanted it to. But anyways, I just want to address it because I thought that this guy was the biggest idiot and just shined a huge light on what the problem in our community is. You got a grown man who's 50 years old, dressing like he's 21, with freaking tattoos all over his face that look like he was in a horrible gas fire. And this is a guy that people perpetuate and put up as if he's some type of a beacon of goodness. Of what you strive to be. That's what everybody wants to be, a CEO of a rap company. It's like, you ever tried to focus on maybe going into computers, learning how to make programs and stuff like that, like the white kid is doing, who ends up becoming a millionaire, making as much as Baby does when he's 22? You ever thought of doing that? Instead of rapping and then selling your music and your art to some rich company that's going to give you 5% of the proceeds for it. Man, like, why are they so? Why a lot of black, lot of low class, and like I said, this is black, white, Spanish. You know, a lot of our people, our low class people, are just ignorant. It's like they keep don't you don't need to see someone else achieve something for you to achieve it. Just do what you good. Do it. Learn computers. Learn to make programs, apps, all that other stuff. Learn that stuff. Because you may end up being the next Bill Gates because you chose to go a different route than the idiot who's sitting in his room, listening to music, talking about how much he loves hip hop and you love hip hop so much that you're about to do it for pennies when you could turn around and end up owning a hip hop company if you put your mind and focus into something different. I ain't talking about going to school because school is not the same thing. I'm talking about actually creating your own business from scratch. But anyways, like I said, I just wanted to make a quick video on that whole Breakfast Club versus that, because like I said, a lot of these dudes are just scumbag guys, and they come on and they try to perpetuate the myth that somehow them doing that is going to get them anything. But anyway, like I said, just trying to make a quick video. So holla at your boy.